Royal families often make headlines over illegitimate children, likely because of their emphasis on pure bloodlines. These children have no succession rights. Recently, the Prince of Monaco celebrated his 20th anniversary on the throne. Princess Charlene wore her hair in an updo and a pink Oscar de la Renta cherry lace gown, showing affection with the prince. This famous Playboy prince has two illegitimate children, both revealed after his accession, causing a worldwide sensation. The two children have no claim to the Monegasque throne, yet they live quite comfortably, with annual expenses reaching millions of euros. No wonder Princess Charlene's gowns and jewelry are top tier in the royal circle. If she didn't spend it herself, would she leave it for the illegitimate kids? Prince Albert II of Monaco's mother was the Hollywood legend Grace Kelly. In his youth, he was tall, wealthy, and handsome, and not picky at all. He dated celebrities as well as ordinary women, and even before marriage, he had several children. Apart from playing around, there was one thing he had to do: officially acknowledge his children. The first illegitimate child he recognized was his eldest daughter, Jasmine Grace Grimaldi, born in March 1992 in Orange County, California. Her mother was a waitress who later became a real estate agent. At the time, she was working at the Riviera tennis tournament in France, where she met Prince Albert. They shared a 3-week holiday before going their separate ways. The mother returned to the US and discovered she was pregnant. She named her daughter Jasmine Grace in honor of her grandmother, Princess Grace. The following year, Albert visited the US, and Jasmine's mother boldly brought her daughter to confront the prince. Shocked, he immediately left. After more than a decade of legal battles, Jasmine became part of the Grimaldi dynasty at age 14, gaining a new status and wealth. She now had bodyguards at school, received monthly allowances in the thousands of pounds, studied business at Fordham University in New York, and at age 20 received a $3.3 million New York apartment as a gift, along with a luxury house in California. The second illegitimate child Prince Albert recognized was Alexandre Grimaldi, born on August 24, 2003. His mother was Nicole Coste, a French Air France flight attendant. She later revealed that in 1997, while serving in first class, she offered champagne to the prince, and the Playboy proactively asked for her phone number. Their relationship lasted 5 or 6 years. Albert was also rumored to have affairs with supermodel Naomi Campbell. Judging by his choices, the prince definitely has eclectic tastes. Nicole was quite ambitious and even accompanied Albert to official receptions, meeting then Prince Rainier. She informed the prince of her pregnancy 3 months in, by which point abortion was no longer legally possible in France. When Albert II became prince in 2005, Nicole publicly introduced their son to the media, elevating his status. Princess Stephanie, Albert's sister, acted as the child's godmother. Alexandre grew up in Switzerland, France, and the UK, and later studied business at Royal Holloway, University of London. He now owns a Paris apartment and a luxury seaside villa in the Riviera. Although both children are well taken care of, under Monaco's royal succession laws, only legitimate offspring have the right to inherit family titles and property. This illegitimate brother and sister have no legal claim. The throne and royal assets are unrelated to them. Since the prince married Princess Charlene in 2011 and had a pair of twins, those children are the legitimate heirs. The money and luxury homes for the illegitimate children come entirely from the prince's personal wealth. In an interview with the French newspaper Le Monde, the prince's former financial advisor revealed that the private coffers of the wealthy are far larger than most of us can imagine. Claude Palmero, a financial planner whose family has served the Monaco royal family for generations, helped the prince set up a single man's private fund. The prince signed a personal trust, funded by inconspicuous private companies and firms from other countries, Palmero explained. Along with Albert's childhood friend and lawyer Thierry Locoste and Supreme Court Chief Didier Lenotte, they handled the prince's private affairs. The chief and the lawyer managed the legal procedures for recognizing the illegitimate children, while Palmero maintained secret ledgers tracking personal finances. The prince also has a secret bank account in France under the name AG, Albert Grimaldi, from which he annually allocates several million euros to support former mistresses and children. Each of his 2 children, Jasmine and Alexandre, receives an annual allowance of 400,000 euros. Alexandre's mother, former flight attendant Nicole Coste, had astonishing expenses. First, she bought a luxury London apartment worth £6.5 million. Not long after, she invested in a fashion store in London's Knightsbridge district, spending €1 million a year and losing money annually. Due to poor management, this fund drew the attention of anti-corruption websites. In 2023, the prince fired his financial advisor, who, in anger, published the ledgers. The royal family accused him of breaching professional confidentiality and violating privacy, but the accounts are believed to be largely accurate. The prince's illegitimate children are wealthy and own luxury homes. Although they cannot attend major events like National Day or the enthronement celebrations, they are invited to certain occasions. No wonder Princess Charlene might feel a bit uneasy. Jasmine has pursued a career in the US entertainment industry, appearing in the TV series The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and the play Uncle Vanya, and has released 2 singles. Her true calling, however, is as a socialite. She constantly references her grandmother, Grace Kelly, replicates vintage Hollywood-style gowns, and sports the signature golden wavy bob. When Monaco hosts the annual Grace Awards in New York, she never misses it, appearing alongside Princess Charlene. Perhaps living so comfortably has taken its toll. At 33, the socialite has noticeably gained weight. The prince has been very generous to the brother and sister, throwing an 18th birthday coming-of-age party for Alexandre at the famous Gymnase Club. With such a father, Alexandre also entered the entertainment industry, signing with a modeling agency. He appeared on the cover of Tatler, walked in Gucci's Paris Fashion Week show, and upgraded his style, accompanied by the daughters of the Hennessy family. The public even thinks that these illegitimate children are living more comfortably than the twins born to Princess Charlene: endless money and resources, no royal responsibilities, and full freedom in life and love. However, Alexandre's mother is far from low maintenance. Her luxurious style rivals that of the royal family, and she is determined to push her son into a higher status. When the prince took the siblings out for a meal in New York, she posted the photos online with the caption, "Paternally King," showing off royal blood. She may not be embarrassed, but everyone else might be. The prince's birthday celebrations are even more interesting. He holds private family gatherings. Princess Charlene graciously attended with the twins, and a group photo of all 4 children was posted online by Alexandre's mother. While commentators called the photo heartwarming, can anyone really ignore the awkwardness in the children's expressions? Alexandre is invited every year to the Red Cross Ball, a charity event hosted by Charlene, where he should be showing gratitude. Instead, he and his mother treat it as an entitlement and occasionally snub Charlene. Alexandre has even boldly declared, "I am a child born from a normal parental relationship, not an illegitimate child." Alexandre's mother, former flight attendant Nicole Coste, told Paris Match in an interview that Alexandre was not treated well in the palace. She claimed that Princess Charlene deliberately kicked Alexandre out of his bedroom, arranging for him to sleep in the staff quarters. Charlene, once dubbed the runaway princess for crying at her wedding, has faced endless rumors but never responds. At this year's F1 Grand Prix, Alexandre and his mother, along with Jasmine, were seated in the VIP area, not far from Charlene, who wore a red LV silk dress. The media reacted in shock. Was the stunning Princess Charlene being publicly challenged by her husband's ex? Charlene didn't care, smiling gracefully while presenting awards, later attending the evening gala in a white one-shoulder LV gown. Marrying into a royal family is never a fairy tale. Behind the fashion and glamour lie grievances, compromises, and helplessness. Princess Charlene has endured countless rumors and suffered through illness. She is far from ordinary. Her pair of twins are the legitimate heirs, inheriting the throne and wealth. Awkward or not, she has already won in life by keeping a clear mind.